Time waster of the day. Step 1. Find any surface and drum it as quickly as you can while alternating hands. Step 2. Now place your arms like so and try to do the same without clapping simultaneously. Step 3. Do this until my next video is out.
Hello, hello, and greetings, everyone. You are on the air with Social Studio Gurus Helena and Michelle. Our goal is to help businesses grow by offering marketing tips and strategies via our interactive Facebook group. Hello, Michelle. How are you today?
Hello. Hi, Helena. I'm doing great. It's a beautiful day.
Yes, it is. So,
Yes.
look, I showed this short video. Cambridge talks about time wasters as someone who causes another person to waste time or doing something that does not achieve any good results. It's funny because we can do the same thing. It's not about someone else doing it, it's about what we do, right? So,
Mm-hmm.
today, guys, we're going to share some short time wasters that just keep us all in a fog, right? One
Mm-hmm.
thing I thought about was repeating the same mistakes over and over. Isn't that a huge time waster?
And frustrating when you realize you've already learned that lesson. Yes.
It's crazy. And I think another one that we spoke of last week was you mentioned about have lack of prioritizing or putting things in order because you was talking about having the your Google Docs. So if we
Mhm.
don't prioritize things or put things in order, it is a huge time waster, right?
Yeah, we need to put the rocks first, and then the pebbles, and then the sand, right? And get the big things done and keep our
Right.
lists. Yeah. We have a
It's
lot of tips and things of how to save time. But if you have a problem, there's a lot of people that struggle with attention deficit disorder, as adults. Um, and so
squirrel.
I know, right? Squirrel. It could be easy to just, you realize, oh, you kind of snap out of it after a little bit. And I think we all can do that. And so we have to use those tools and strategies to focus, to help offset those times where we might just zone out.
Mm-hmm. And you
Yeah.
know what? And the strange thing about time is that we can never get it back again. We think about our kids and growing up or our grandchildren and all of that time we miss sometimes if we're so busy. I love the fact that we're in our business, that we have that time where we can spend with our grandkids, right?
Mhm.
That's
That's right.
wonderful. That's wonderful.
Time is a commodity.
Yes, yes.
Mhm.
Um, Another thing I heard, I have, well, I've heard of people complaining all the time. I think complaining is a time waster. If we spend more time trying to think of ways to be positive, because we can really turn a bad situation around if we think positively about it.
Yeah, and I think that gives you more energy then to do the things that you're doing better because you have positive energy, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes. 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 So, and I know one that you talk about all the time, social media, right? That's a really time waster because a lot of times we'll get online and we can stay on Facebook for hours just reading through
Mhm.
various posts, and before you know it, the day is gone, right?
It is definitely something you need to balance because you need to spend time, but it should be focused time. And one positive way to think about it is you're investing in your business by doing content creation and planning ahead so that then you can relax and enjoy more time and just keep up with the notifications. But when the main part is done, the content writing for your business page and your different platforms, You can think ahead, get that all done, and then you can relax a little bit. So it's just a matter of how you work, how you think, and how you do your own content, right? That when you're on social media doing your content, just really focus, because if you get distracted and scroll, then it's going to take a lot longer to do that content creation.
Absolutely. And in that same vein, same way with emails. We get inundated with so many emails. I know I have my personal email. I have my, well, how do you say it? My personal email, my business email, and then I have a catch-all email. And I mean, if I go through those emails, I would be there all day just scrolling
Yeah.
through. So I love the fact that we talked about time blocking, because you can use that time blocking to set aside an hour each week or what have you. I'm not sure how people do their emails, but set aside an hour, maybe a day, to go through your emails to make sure that you're not missing anything. Because if you
Yeah.
just sit there all day, you can just keep going. So,
Mm-hmm.
what are some other, I guess you would say, excessive things that we can do? Networking, right? Network. I just thought about networking.
You mean to save time?
Not the same time. I'm thinking about when I first started my business and I was networking. And remember, Google used to allow us to put down the time or the search where each location that we go, and it'll tell us how much time. And when you go back and
Right.
look at it for the month, it's like, oh
Yeah.
my God, I spent 30 hours for that month just networking. What did
Yeah.
I get done? How did I get business?
Mm-hmm. I think that falls into the time blocking. If you can focus on spending so much allotted time for networking, for events, for online, meetings, for phone calls, because all those things can just gobble up your time. But I like the time blocking, and I need to do better with that, because I get into the mode of I want to conquer it and get it all done, but then it takes so long, right?
Yes,
Um,
yes.
I was doing that today. I like all the emails and follow-ups, but I feel good that it's done now. I can relax. So it really
Mhm.
just depends on what works for you, you know?
Yes, absolutely, absolutely. So, guys, you know what? Our time is up here. I'm Helena Richardson, and this is Michelle. And you know what? We're going to sign off. But Michelle, tell them about coming back next week.
Yes. So we'll come back next Thursday at 5 p.m. Would love to hear your input, suggestions, questions, or if you'd like to be a guest and speak and share your expertise, we'd love to have you. Just connect with one of us here. Make sure to join the Facebook group, Social Studio, and we look forward to seeing you all next week.
Absolutely. And
All right.
pardon us, we missed some of the comments that were coming through. They say never thought about setting aside time to check the email. And is there a resource to learn time blocking?
Great
Um,
question.
yes, you
There
can.
is a few links. You probably have some hand, don't you?
Yes, and what I'll do, I'll put them in the comments section. But there's a slew of them, guys. The only thing you have to do, Google is your best friend. Google
Hmm.
time blocking, and they will give you a list of resources that you can learn about time blocking. But it's just a matter of sitting there and putting your time in these various little blocks, hours, 30 minutes, 45 minutes, etc. But if you need any help, reach out to us and we will definitely help you. Okay.
Absolutely. Yeah. We'll look forward to commenting on the thread of the video in the various places. And we'll see you all next week. Have a great, wonderful week.
See you guys soon. Take care.
Bye bye.